Hey guys, welcome to Graveyard Keeper and welcome to the first day of Spooktober on my channel. I have played Graveyard Keeper before, about a year and a half ago. A year and a half? No. Yes. February, February 3rd, 2020 is the last time I played it. A little more than a year and a half ago. I played it before. I was like very addicted to it. I wrote about it on my blog. I'll leave the link to that. I usually leave the link to my blog in the description. I'll also leave the link to that specific post because it definitely compelled me to write about it. I did not play it with any of the DLC. But I am going to be playing it with the Game of Crone DLC for this playthrough. So without further ado, let's get started on a new game. I probably could have said all this while this screen was loading. I will say, this game often gets called the horror Stardew Valley. And while I think it shares some DNA with Stardew Valley, I don't think it's quite fair to compare it to Stardew Valley because it doesn't give me the same feeling that I have when I play Stardew. Well, God, this is gonna take a long time to load. I guess I elaborate on that in my blog post. I don't know, I haven't read that blog, or I wrote that blog post in February 2020 basically. Alright, I'm just gonna cut out the rest of the loading time, so this will be no time for you, but I will see you when it's done loading. Alright, here we go. It is an ordinary day, and our hero is hurrying home where someone very important is waiting. Oh my gosh. Even in everyday routine, there's a place for loving and feeling loved. Especially when you know that someone misses you. Aww. Oh boy. What happened? Where is everything? Calm down. You've merely turned a page in your life. A whole new chapter awaits you ahead. But I need to go home. Can I go home? There's always a way to get home. Let me see. Your new home is a graveyard. Does that mean I'm dead? It means you're a graveyard keeper now. But I need to go home to my love. Then you need to be a good graveyard keeper. You should dig up Jerry? He'll help you sort everything out. This is a Parks and Rec situation. Oh my gosh. Who? That's the right emphasis. What a strange vision. What is this nightmare? Okay, let's find Jerry. It tells you where to go. Alright. I think you'll immediately see why I get Stardew comparisons, you know? This whole look. Y. Press Y. Hold Y. Holy sard, I'm a skull. Are you Jerry? Why would you think I'm Jerry? A man with a red eye told me that I need to dig up Jerry. A red eye, I remember. Oh, Sard, that's right, I'm Jerry. How did you find me? The man told me that you'd answer all my questions. Good, but first, let me ask. Who are you and where the Sard are we? I must be dreaming. None of this can be real. You're the new graveyard keeper. What else do I remember? Let me think. I remember that sound. Let's go check it out. Oh man, this guy. Everything is so strange. None of this makes sense. You know, I think it'll be better. Whoa. I definitely remember that bell and a donkey. Something's very wrong with that animal. He could be dangerous. Okay. Got a fresh corpse from the town? Wow, a talking donkey. You can understand me. Let's talk. Who are you? I'm cheap labor. This cart isn't mine. I have to work for the capitalist bastard who owns it. And I only earn 5 carrots a day. The situation is deeply humiliating. You know where I'm coming from, right, comrade? The bastard pretends that he doesn't understand anything I'm saying. Anyway, I need to go back to the town. You get rid of this one, and I'll bring you a new one. What a strange land this is. Ah. What are you doing with that body? Hey, what are you staring at? Grab that juicy corpse while it's still fresh. What for? I feel like we should take it to the morgue. I don't remember why exactly. But I'm pretty sure it'll be fun, and might be profitable. Oh, I'm going to puke. Let's do it. Alright, picking up bodies. Sorry, I like this place. Feels like home. Put the body on the autopsy table. And what's next? Oh yeah, slice some flesh from the corpse. That should be good for starters. What? No way! This isn't right. Sure, it's not right. How could I forget? Maybe because I'm a talking skull with amnesia? Is it right that you don't know where you are? Is it right that I'm a skull? Nothing is right here. So shut the sard up and do what I tell you. You promise me you'll tell me how to get home? You just need to trade the meat in the village tavern for a beer. Talking skulls never lie. And then bring the beer to me. Alright. Put autopsy, flesh, extract, work. Wow. I can create burgers, sandwiches, and baked meat now. That's disgusting. You'll get used to it. So what should I do with the corpse? I don't know, let's bury it. Take the corpse. I'll wait for you in the graveyard. Alright. Take body. Ooh, nice and foggy. This sure looks like a graveyard. A little beat up, huh? Whoops. I guess. Let's bury it. Use the blueprint desk. Mark a spot. Site for the grave. Yep. Bury, decorate. Do not use goat skulls and upside down stars for decoration. What happens if we use a goat skull? Put it right here. You know, dig up the spot, grab the body, enter the corpse, cover him up. Nicely done. This burial certificate. I remember. Money. Alcohol. Alcohol. I sure used to like it. A lot. Oh, Sard. Here comes the bishop. He's your boss. Oh, I know. Ask him about this burial certificate. He should know something. I better leave now. I'll be in the morgue, waiting for my beer. Oh god, I love this soundtrack. Dear me, I'm so tired. Why do I have to come here every week? Let me... Yeah. Oh dear, you're the new keeper. We've been expecting him for 30 years, but he pretends there's nothing wrong. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but your graveyard is a mess. There's no way I'm promoting you to cleric until you fix it. Cool. Wooden marker. As soon as your graveyard quality is at least 5 skull things, I'll be pleased to promote you. You look like a spiritual leader, and I'm a good judge of character. I'm good at everything. That's why I was chosen to represent his will. Your predecessor used to keep his stuff in a trunk somewhere here. You should check it. I'll come by again next week. In fact, I come here every purple coin day thing. Maybe I'm not dreaming. Did I eat something? Oh, he's waiting. What should I say? Why is it you come here? It is part of my duty. The unpleasant part. It's kind of an old tradition. I don't know much about all the traditions and rituals. I'm just here to represent his might and glory. Haha. I have one tiny question. What is this burial certificate? As soon as a body has been laid to rest, you can trade its burial certificate for money at the village tavern. Cool. I was going home from work. I need to go home. There's a talking skull. He forced me to butcher a corpse. A fine joke. I'm a humorist myself. Here's one. Who is BB? Who? I am. What? Blessed and beautiful. Okay. How can I just repair all the graves? It wouldn't take me even an hour, but it's your job. Okay? If you run out of repair kits while fixing the graveyard, you can always craft new ones. Yes. 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 What you got in here? Got some, yeah. Grab these things. Where did they all go? Oh yeah, they're in here. Okay. So we can probably, you know, fix up a grave or so. My quality is -27 right now. I'm trying to remember. I feel like it might not be worth it to fix up things. I don't know. Probably clearing things out helps a lot. And then doing activities. I think the things that I'm getting are what let me. I can spend them on technologies, yes. So the Royal Service Box will start working again once the church opens. The door is locked. What's on here? Yeah. It's probably the least expensive way of going about this. I'm using up energy though. One of the things about this game that's different from a lot of, you know, Stardew Valley and other farming life sim type games is that I don't have to be in bed by a specific time. Oh, the arrow wants me to go somewhere. I just have to rest when I run out of energy, basically. Alright. Is it taking me to the tavern? Nice, beautiful tavern. This path is closed until whatever day that is. I'm pretty sure today is supposed to be Sunday. Wheat farm. There's just like so much going on in this game. But the Dead Horse Tavern. Okay. Oof. Welcome to the Dead Horse Tavern. I am Horadric. Horadric. How can I help you? I came from the graveyard. I woke up here today, and things have been crazy since then. Oh, sorry. How could I not have recognized you? Good, this is good. Things are looking bright for our small village. When are you planning on opening the church? I need to fix the graveyard first. Sure, it's been a while since anybody took care of it. So let's get down to business, shall we? How can I help you? The bishop told me that you would buy my burial certificates? Yes, he's right. As the head of the village, according to the ancient contract, I have to trade it for money. Of course, only if I have any money. What do you mean? The village is going through hard times. We're short on money. But as soon as you open the church, pilgrims will bring lots of shiny coins to the village. Can you tell me where I am? Because I really need to get home. My darling will be so worried. You're at the Dead Horse. Okay, it looks medieval. Maybe I traveled through time. What year is it now? Year? What do you mean? The time it takes for the Earth to make one revolution around the sun? Oh, you've been listening to the astrologer's nonsense. Everybody knows that the Earth is flat. But I get you, it's 200 after the ancient contract, and 210 after... Never mind. And what is the name of our beloved kingdom? The kingdom. And it is definitely not beloved here in the village. Do you have any other questions? Meat is a delicacy in our village. I'd be glad to buy it. I just need to see the royal meat stamp on it. Okay. Many years ago, there was an accident with an inappropriate meat. Ever since, all meat must be approved by royal authority. And I don't need any trouble with the town. Does your meat have a stamp? I don't even know where you can get unauthorized meat, but wow, it really looks good. But without a stamp, my hands are tied. Where can I get this stamp? Oh, you can send a form to the royal court through your mailbox near your church, but it'll cost you a bundle. But there's another way. I'll tell you, just because we're neighbors. Come closer. There's this guy called Snake. I think he has a fake royal stamp. But to be honest, I haven't seen him for a while. You can ask Miss Charm. She comes here every... whatever day that is. She can help you to find Snake. Thanks. Yeah, this is the kind of thing about this game, is that every task kind of requires you to do a million other things before you can complete that task. Could you kindly take this letter to our local blacksmith, Krevzold? God, sure, where can I find him? The southeastern corner of the village. Sure, would you give me some money for that? Let's chat with everyone. You must be the new graveyard keeper. So I've been told, but how did you know? Oh, if you live as long as I have, you'll probably learn how to read people too. Well, where's my manners? I'm Mrs. Chain, Horadric's wife. Nice to meet you. I have a few questions about... Oh, you better talk with my husband. He's in charge around here. He's not only the tavern keeper, but also the elected head of the village. Besides, he really does like to talk. All I can do is sell you some recipes. Okie dokie. How are you? No, y'all don't want to talk. Faceless people don't want to talk. Okay, fine. Is that a cat in there? Okie dokie. Okay, let's get out of the tavern. Can I go deliver to the blacksmith right now? Oh, it's raining. I don't know why I'm chopping down this random tree, bush, thing. Don't steal crops. Well, let's give me like more than just wooden stick. Okay, no. Oh, I remember this being useful for something. I don't remember what. Hey, what are you staring at? Vold. Nothing, I'm just looking around. I think I'm the keeper of the local graveyard. May I ask who you are? Unfortunately, I'm the local blacksmith. My name is Vold. I have a letter for you from Horadric. A letter, of course, 1 minute away, and he can't be bothered to come himself. I guess old habits never die. Thank you. Sorry for my nagging. It seems it's my new habits. Slimes again. Horadric has asked me to get rid of them. I don't have the time for those pesky little green bastards, but maybe you can help. Take this rusty sword and an energy potion. The sword is broken, but you can repair it with a whetstone on the grinder right behind me. You can keep the whetstone. Maybe you'll need it to repair your shovels sometime. If you manage to kill them, bring me their remains and I'll spare you some materials. They should be right up the other side of my house, near the puddles. Okay? Let's see if I can ask about the metal ore. You know what? I like to work with metal myself. Where can I find some ore? You can find metal ore in swamp soil. There's a huge swamp to the west, across the river. I used to collect ore there before the bridge collapsed. I'm gonna have to, repair the bridge. Alright, so... This is what I want to use. Work. Okay. Well, that'll wrap it up for today and first day of Spooktober. Next time on Graveyard Keeper, we are gonna take care of those 2 green slimes. Thanks for watching.